WYPA Up Radio with MC8. Steele and Big James has taken over the radio station.
Well, all right, y'all. All across the USC, Compton, Watts, Bay to LA. Pomona, California, from valley to valley, we represent that killer Cali. So if you keeping it real on your side of your town, you tune in to Gangsta Chronicles.
Gangsta Chronicles, we gon' tell you how it goes.
If I lie, my nose will grow like Pinocchio. We gon' tell you the truth and nothing but the truth.
Gangsta Chronicles, this is not your average show.
You're now tuned into the real MC8, Big James, and Big Steele.
This is strictly from the streets.
Hello.
We represent the James.
So now, when did you start rapping, man? Like, when did you start putting it down?
Like when I started rapping, probably like 2011, 12. But I always like, cause I was a hustler, you know what I'm saying? And I always been good with words. I'll fall in the studio and say a verse here and there, but like, I never rap in front of nobody, none of that shit. Like, I'm like, nigga, I'm a street nigga, I'm a gangster, nigga. I don't, fuck that rap shit, you know what I'm saying? And I just came to a point where it's like, damn, what I'm gonna do? You know what I mean? Like, for real, what I'm gonna do? Like, I ain't no good criminal. I done been to damn near every facility you could think of. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like, all right, I'm not gonna get a job. I know how to run business. I done ran successful spots. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, you know, around 2011, 2012, that's when I got serious, but I went back to the pen. You know what I mean? And when I came home from the pen, the little music that I put together in my region, like my hood, like was bubbling. Like all the homies, they was fucking with it when I got out, and they pushing the movement that I started. You know what I'm saying? So I just fell right in the position, figuring it out. But I didn't know shit. I didn't know nothing about nothing. Mm-hmm. Just figured it out as I went.
So you just came home from the pen and started putting it down, because one of my homeboys, a mutual homeboy, my boy Fonby, he was like, man, y'all need to fuck with G Perico. You know, y'all need to, I said, I fuck with dude. Like, I'm gonna reach out to him. But man, you know, so you come out of prison and you come home, so you pretty much got the independent mindset in your head from the gate.
Yeah.
So you didn't never go out and try, because I know we gonna touch on the Roc Nation situation that you had come up. So you out there just all that you was putting out earlier, you was putting that out on your own.
Independent, man, out on my own. I'm talking about we went from dope, because all my homies got indicted and shit too. So that kind of like threw the nail in the coffin as far as me as any street shit, because like a nigga that was next to me and a few other homies that we would have never suspected was like straight informants, like real deal with an informant number, checking in, going to bust niggas and buy shit and getting paid for it. So like that kind of fucked my mind up. Like I still think everybody's a cop. Like I don't like talking to niggas or nothing because of that. You know what I mean? So
that worked out for the best though.
Yeah, that worked out for the best. Like it chased me out of the street. You know what I mean?
Right.
And so instead of selling dope, I got these CDs. And I'm like, I ain't even finna sell CDs, cause nigga, all these niggas at the gas stations and all these spots trying to sell CDs. Mm-hmm. I just want a motherfucker to listen to it. I'm gonna sell these shirts though. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I got smokers passing out CDs everywhere. We print up 10, 20,000 everywhere I could put that shit. You know what I'm saying? And this is the very ass end of CDs though.
Right.
Like, the very ass end. Like after that, it was like, it's shit. CD players wasn't even in cars like that around that time. You know what I'm saying? So it was the very ass end, but it was a great marketing strategy initially. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it worked, because you did we did pretty much the same thing with glasses. And that's how it seemed like your buzz was like that, because both of y'all buzzes really started from the streets. It's not like y'all was getting no hella radio play, but y'all was like every neighborhood. Niggas was playing G Perico. You know what I'm saying? Every neighborhood, you heard it from the streets, and I think that's why your foundation's so strong, because it was rooted in the streets. It wasn't rooted on you doing no corny ass dance on TikTok or nothing like that, or doing no silly shit. It was really rooted from just gangster rap from the streets.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It was just rooted from gangster rap. So you got your movement going, man. When did Roc Nation come in?
So Roc Nation, like my big homie, my big bro, Black D-Bug, he got a partner that was getting a job as the president at Roc Nation and shit. And he got a driving service and shit. So he dropping them off at the airport, and I guess one of my I think he like strategically placed it in there. The music was there. He look it up on the net. He listening to it. He get at Black like, man, tell him I got some shit coming up. Don't bust no moves. And in my mind, it's like, bro, I'm never signing a deal. Like, I know how to hustle and get money. I don't need no fucking deal. You know what I mean? But like the way it was sold to me was so smooth. I'm like, fuck it, let's try it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, when motherfucker, it's like a song. If you hear it, you not really too fond of it. Right. You start hearing it on the radio nonstop, you gonna start saying this shit. You know what I'm saying? So it was a similar situation like that. And I went out there and shit, I signed. You know what I mean? And like, as far as like musically, like what I was trying to do, or I think what both of us was trying to do, it didn't work out. You know what I mean? He ended up getting fired like probably like 6-7 months into my deal. And you know how that go. The whole staff flip.
Exactly.
New people come in and it's like, we see it, but we don't see it.
Yeah, we don't see
get it. You know what I'm saying? So it was kind of one of them things. But like on the flip side, like me being able to be around certain people and be able to be, because I was going to the office every day, you know what I'm saying, fucking with Emery, or as much as I could, anytime he in town, I'm up there. Even if I'm sitting in his office quiet and we ain't even fucking talking, I'm up in there, you know what I mean, getting the vibe. When he had meetings, I'm stepping out and stepping back in. We chilling, we walking to eat and shit and all that. So, like, I picked up a lot of game, like, this a $1 billion crew, you know what I mean? And it was kind of like, when I was in the street, like, and I didn't know shit. I remember I was like 13, 14. I walk up to my big homie, and I'm like, man, I want to get paid, man. And he like, shh, you know what I mean? And he set me up, you know what I'm saying? And then from then on, like, I never was like I never been I've been a fly nigga. Like, Grams had me right. And then when I stepped into the street, you know what I mean? I always knew how to keep my shit together. So it was one of those things. I always was around the homies that was like niggas I wanted to be like, you know what I'm saying? The gangster niggas that, you know, it's two sides to a hood. You know what I'm saying? Not to get off subject, but it's like the gangster niggas, then it's the niggas that get money, then it's the gangster niggas that get money. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I want to be the gangster nigga that get money too. You know what I'm saying? So, like with the Roc Nation shit, it's like, all right, let me soak up as much game as I can around these niggas. You know what I'm saying? And I think like I'm probably like sharper than ever business wise. Like the team then like went all the way down to basically me and like one other person, you know what I mean? One or two other people. And like I'm moving, you know, stronger than ever. So like the music shit didn't work out, but I learned so much and matured in business. So it's like, all right, you around $1 billion crew getting game from that. Like, it's no reason why I shouldn't be a walking $1 million nigga, and that's what's going on. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Did you go through stuff with them not being able to relate to you over there as an artist?
See, that's my thing. Like, I'm not one of them niggas that's like, I didn't start rapping because I was in love with rap and I'm the greatest rapper. Like, I got homies like that and shit, you know what I'm saying? But like, I was just a nigga that was hustling. Like, what I'm gonna do with myself, I ain't finna sell dope or pimp like that, you know what I mean? I ain't really got the patience to be pimping, you know what I mean? And it's like, that's all a nigga really knew. So like the music for me was like, basically like, I don't even want to say survival, but like, you know, get money, you know what I mean? So it ain't like, man, y'all don't understand my art and I got to do this type of shit.
So it was letting you do what you want to do pretty much over there.
I mean,
it's the hustler aspect, like you said. Like, I need to do something besides trying to go back to the pen and get in that aspect. So am I one of these, you know, die hard, you know, my art and craft of hip hop? No, I'm not. I'm finna tell you right now, I'm finna spit some shit about the neighborhood and I'm finna talk some shit and I'm finna try to see if we can make some money off this hustle.
Exactly. And that shit, like, you know, I already knew that a major, that's why I never wanted to sign a deal. I knew a major ain't gonna get it.
Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, signing a traditional record deal is the most fucked up shit you can ever do.
Yeah, especially in 2021.
And it's designed, especially now, because it's designed for you not to win, because you have to remember, for every artist that a record company sign,
it's 20 more.
Yeah, it's 20 more, and out them 20, it may be only one or two of them may be Drake, and you know what I'm saying,
and
Drake status
or whatever,
all that, and they pay for all that other shit. So really, they have to kind of compensate you the way they compensate you, because they take so many L's and other shit. But don't ever get it twisted. That's like the casino. They'll never go lose money.
For sure.
Because they charging you, like, what people don't understand, like,
because I fees behind everything. Yeah,
I work for a publishing company, right? A music publishing company. I did that for 9 years.
The publishing deals fucked up.
Yeah,
they giving niggas on the low shit. You get 50,000 and you fuck around and get the hit song. The 50,000 paid back 10, 20 times over, sure. But you're still stuck somehow. Man, I'm gonna tell you, I would kind of tell people, man, when I was working up there, because I got close to the groups. If I was signing somebody, I got to know them and I really fuck with them. You know what I mean? So I told this one cat one time, we had just had a platinum record, ice cream paint job stuff. I told him, I said, man, you know, your deal coming up. When he first came out, he was a dude from Texas, a 18-year-old kid from Texas. So he made 50,000 real quick, and that's what it was. It was 50 grand. He made 50,000. It wasn't bad for him at that time, because at that time he was a risk. And we brought him out here. We had gave him access to every piece of equipment that you could imagine. He was living out here. So the ice cream paint job beat was supposed to be for the Carroll City Cartel cats. Okay.
That was fucking with Rick Ross. They might have ended them, but they kept playing. He wound up going home and doing some other shit to the beat. And his homeboy was home from school, and they fucked around and just made a hit record, not even knowing. So his homeboy go back to school. They start playing this shit in Dallas for about 3 or 4 months, and it died down. Anyway, a DJ that was down in Dallas playing this stuff moves to KMEL. He's related to the Big Von cat.
Okay.
He goes up there, so his first day on the job, he playing all his Dallas stuff. You know, Dallas got a certain little boogie to it. You know what I mean? And so he throws that record in, and Vaughn is like, what the fuck is that you playing? They ain't in the thing. But then the phone started ringing like, what is this record? So that song was about 9 months old when it started cracking. Yeah. It just caught a new life in the Bay. So this dude has all of this momentum right now, right? You know, when you work in Hollywood, man, you might be at a coffee shop getting a cup of coffee, and it'd be everybody in there work somewhere, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I got to talking to this chick at Bug Music. And we talking, she like, oh, you work for Minder Music? Yeah, you know, what's that? And we talking about the Ice Cream Paint Job record. I'm like, that's our record. You know, I was proud because I'm an exec. That was one of the first shits they let me sign. So we talking, and she like, man, is this thing up? Because they not doing shit at the publishing company. They not listening to nothing I got to say, man. When you a nigga up in that office, dog, and you got a pen with no ink is the worst frustration it is, man. So he got an opportunity now. I tell him, don't re-sign shit, man. I'm about to take you over. You know what I'm saying? You about to go get you a bag now for a way less percentage too, because I said you got a plaque now, nigga. Right. You know, we about to go get you some money, and you know, you getting pretty fucked over here. You know what I'm saying? So, man, between the time I could even get to the meeting with him, them cats got with him, man, and gave him like literally the grocery bag full of money. Like the grocery bag full of money wasn't no more than $70,000, $80,000 in that motherfucker, dog.
He thinking it's way more.
Yeah, he took it, and I'm like, dog, we going to the meeting. I'm trying to get you some, you know, some $500,000 shit. You know what I mean? A real bag. And this nigga, man, fucked around and re-signed for $80,000, man. I was so fucking mad, man.